Hey, sports fans, welcome back again to Mr. Whitaker's Science Page. I've done a few of these webcasts before, so I'm starting to really get the hang of this. And Ben, bear with me if I'm a little foggy or kind of sleepy, but I want to show you something that happened to me just yesterday, a little bit over 24 hours ago. And this is my daughter. She was born yesterday, June 8th, at about 9:26 a.m. So her name is Maya, and obviously I'm very proud. So things have been a little hectic, but I'm getting everything done. And that's why I haven't really got around to doing a screencast here, even though my website's been pretty much done. Still, I'm an artist. I always seem to want to keep making tweaks and everything to all my work, but eventually I just kind of have to let it go. The website's mrwhitaker.weebly.com. I use the Weebly site. This kind of examined some of the different options. Google sites I've used before, and I like Google Drive quite a bit. But I really liked just the design of Weebly, how it looked, and I like the interface with it. It was really nice. There's a Wix, I think it's pronounced, and theirs look amazing, especially what you can get for free. I know Weebly you can pay a little bit more and get some other options, but I liked Wix a lot better. And for some reason, though, here at my work, which is where I'm doing this now, is we have a web filter that filters out some content. I'm not sure why this excuse the bell, what it's filtering out, but it just anytime somebody has created a website there, I can't get it here at work, or I tried to get through there to edit it. I actually wanted to use that website, but it wasn't working. So I kind of like to work at home and at school as well. So here's what I ended up with. Mr. Wicker's Science page. I do have my teacher page, which is linked down here. Welcome to Mr. Wicker's Groovy Science page. So I clicked here, and this is what I've used through TeacherWeb, series of videos and everything, and little modules and videos and stuff for class, just all kinds of information here, but that's just kind of standard. It opens in a new tab of what I've used in the past and what I still use, but I want to kind of transfer everything over here and kind of redo everything and make it a lot more user-friendly. I mean, I guess it is kind of user-friendly, but just kind of have everything consolidated in one place. What's alive in room D235? I'm just kind of scrolling down. This is just a real simple front page. Tried to put some sciencey type graphics here. Sorry about that. If you go to the About page, tried to change these graphics up a little bit, as you can see throughout, and just to kind of keep things different, keep people on their toes. Picture of me and my sons before my daughter was born. Obviously, that was only a little over 24 hours ago, but in Florida. And just the information about myself. You can see here's the website as well and an email address. All right, let me scroll back up if it'll oh wait, sorry, it'll let me. And go to the contact page. This is just very, very simple. I feel like sometimes you just got to keep things simple. Changed up the graph a little bit, but somebody would come to the page, put their name, email address, and just leave comments. The educational philosophy. This is, I want to kind of tweak a little bit, but this has been compiled for the whole course, the last 10 weeks, but also just throughout my time in the program, the technology and education program. And so I'll let you read through that if you want to go to the website, the mrwhitaker.weebly.com. But I don't want to bore you with it. And then the artifacts, there's everything scrolls down, but if you just click on the artifacts, here's the graphic for my portfolio. Sorry if that gives anybody a seizure there, but so here's I think it's 8 or 9 different things. There were 7 standards, but I couldn't choose some of these things that I created. So everything's here, and there's a link to everything as you go here. So it's also here. So if I click that, I'll go to the same place. So here's a network project I did for my district. What I try to do is share with the standards. I try to just do one standard, even though maybe some of the projects would cover more than one standard, but I'd want to keep it simple again. This case I had 2 I wanted to cover, but just kind of wanted to explain what standards are covered, give a little description of the project, and then a rationale for how this relates to the standard. So this I just kind of embedded a Google Doc that I had because I had this design project. I won't bore you with it, but it's got a lot of budgeting and for the district, the network design, and so on and so forth. So I'll let you look at that on your own. But let's scroll back up. Second artifact, like it says down here, artifact number 2. So this was a technology enhanced unit that I had to do. It was a UBD design. And so I have my whole unit right here again, just embedded a Google Doc. Oops, even sorry. I had some graphs and stuff. I included some pictures too of my students. I think it was last year. Oops. Um, doing the lab stuff, and there's some graphs, and this was a critique. I just kind of scanned this information in. So let's go back up. So the third artifact is a web quest, and give my rationale, everything, and it kind of starts right here, and then you move on to the web quest. Another way to get to it is I had a little sub page here. We can get the same thing. You can go to first law of motion, second law, third law. Even the assessment page, I had some additional artifacts, some of the blog posts I had done throughout the course. There was a teaching guide, all kinds of great stuff here. So let's see. Oh, and this brings us, yeah. You click more, it kicks you out to a different website, but to click more about to learn more about the laws of motion. But that has to do with the web quest. I have problem-based. Oh, so PBL. This is one of my favorite things I did. I mean, they're all really great, but cover what standard 3 teaching on curriculum. And again, this was just a unit I planned. Project-based learning, and so you can see some examples of everything, and it kind of makes its way all the way through. Okay, let's see, and then the hypermedia project I did. So my hypermedia, this is one of my favorite things. I know I said that about the last thing, but it covers, there's a couple standards, 2 and 4 there, but this is through my professor, was embedded online, so I that's cheating, but I kind of grabbed that. I know how to embed it and everything, but it's just easier this way. As you can see, I put a lot of sound effects in here. There we go. Okay, it sends you through the whole thing, but obviously you can do that on your own. Next artifact. Oh, this was a behavior tracking database that I did. Since we have a PBI system, just kind of there's definitely links to some of these files, I think. Well, at least these are all the examples here, so I think we're good. Even had to do a little presentation about that.
Hi everybody, welcome to my first screencast. My name is John Whitaker, here to present to you my...
So it's like a screencast within a screencast. Oh, and I did a little presentation on it too, which actually was shown in that screencast, but I just thought I'd do the little Google slide presentation just to show, just kind of make things clear. Let's see. This is one of elective class, but I did a thing on school reform. This was one of my favorite things too, I was proud of, and so did a how-to presentation. I don't know if you like the music, but I'll let you look at that on your own. Let's see. And as we keep going down, I gotta scroll down a little bit because that's kind of a flaw in this. Let's see. Oops. This is what I'm working on now because this is for my other class. That's this quarter. And this is Technology Specialist, the coaches, their effectiveness. It's a research paper, which I've been working hard on. Sometimes I notice the spacing, for some reason, when I embed the Google Doc is a little bit off, but I can also get this on here a different way. But I mean, for the most part, it's pretty good. I'm not even sure why this part's bold. I'm still working on this, but I'll have to look at that again. But everything else seems to be okay. The spacing's a little bit off. Let's see, I think like we get down to the conclusion. I'm not quite done. I got most of it done though. Okay. And I think this might be the last one. Which again, I'm going to have to, oops. There you go. Professional development project I did. I think it was the spring, and hey, here's another little webcast I did.
Hi, this is John Whitaker. I'm from the Technology and Education class 575. I'm here to...
I had a haircut then. And then I had to do a little presentation as well, so it brings you through the Google Slides. Let you guys look at that on your own. This kicks you out to a different tab to the actual website that I did. It's again, one of my favorite things. I don't know which one's my favorite, but I liked a lot of them, so that was pretty cool. And that's it. And then just the last tab was an annotated bibliography. I included some links of some frequently travel websites of mine. Most of you are familiar with Edutopia, but there's some really good stuff here, some stuff I found recently, and then I have the bibliography right here, and I think that's all she wrote, because that's all there really is to show. So I hope you enjoyed it. You know, feel free to take a look at it. It's very easy. It's, you have to spell my name right, but mrwhitaker.weebly.com. And hope everybody has a great summer, and I hope everybody's graduating pretty soon with their master's degree. All right, take care, everybody. See ya.